Here's a stock that not too many people have heard of. This is FTAI Aviation. Yes, another aviation stock. Does this stock have 40% upside potential from here? Let's find out. If you want to make money in the stock market, I'll show you exactly what to look for. At Tykr, we are investors like Warren Buffett. We are not traders. We're focused on those strong financials. We're going to find out if FTAI has what we're looking for to invest in the stock. So in this video, I'll break down 4 things. Number 1, what do they do? We need to understand the business. Number 2, how do they make money? We like to invest in stocks that have multiple streams of revenue. The reason is if one revenue stream slows down, the others can keep it moving. Number 3, we're going to take a look at the latest news to see if now is a good time to buy. And number 4, this is the big one. We're going to take a look at Tykr. Tykr does a lot of heavy lifting for us. And stay to the end, I'll let you know what I plan on doing with the stock. All right, let's get to it. Number 1, what does this company do? So FTAI Aviation focuses on keeping older jets operational. So most of us know the brand Boeing. Boeing is creating new jets, while this company is helping maintain older jets. Now, one cool part of how they make money is they have these module engines and module systems so that they can quickly replace an engine within days, whereas for most airplanes, it can take months. So they can get a plane back in the air much faster. They also have a massive fleet of hundreds of jets that they lease out. That creates another nice stream of income. We'll talk about that in a second. Some of the companies they work with include Lockheed Martin. They bought a division. It's actually their Lockheed Martin Commercial Engine Solutions, LMCES, for $170 million. That's who helped build those module solutions that they can quickly swap in and swap out. They also work with Palantir. Get this, FTAI uses Palantir software to track engine health data and predict exactly when module swaps are needed. Essentially, it's a big safety feature. So when people say Palantir is an evil company, I don't know, keeping planes operational and keeping people safe, I don't know if that's evil. Anyway, I'll keep moving. They also partner up with Aeronautical Engineers. This is pretty cool. Check this out. So Aeronautical Engineers is a dominant global leader in narrow-body aircraft conversions. Essentially, FTAI is partnered with AEI to package passenger-to-freight cargo aircraft conversions directly with FTAI's lower-cost engine maintenance plans. That's pretty cool. They're taking older passenger jets and converting them to cargo jets. All right, moving on to number 2, how do they make money? We're going to break down their revenue streams. First off, selling engine parts, kits, and modules accounts for about 62.9% of their revenue. Maintenance accounts for about 26.6% of their revenue. Leasing accounts for about 4.8% of revenue. Transactions account for 3.7% of revenue. And then assets accounts for about 2% of the revenue. They will actually sell some of the planes they own to interested buyers. All right, moving on to number 3, let's touch on the latest news, and I'll let you know why the share price recently went down. So first off, they announced a major partnership with Aeronautical Engineers, working on the Boeing 737-800 cargo freight. Good news here, they recently raised their dividend. When a company does that, that tells us they have more positive cash flow in the business. This is a big one. They were recently extended more credit through whoever their bank is and went from $400 million up to $2 billion. That's a big deal. Now they can grow their company even faster. And the last point in the news is, why did the share price fall? Well, looking at my screen, I'll show you right now. In Tykr, on the earnings calendar, we can see they had a recent miss. And that is typically why share prices fall. Like, we're going to talk about this in a second, but the 2 main things to pay attention to are that EPS, that's the number 1 most important line on the financial statements. We want to see that increasing quarter over quarter. And at the same time, you want to see a stock beating its earnings estimate. So if, for example, an estimate is $1 and it comes in at $1.02, doesn't seem like much, but that can be a big deal and that can cause a share price to go up. But if you come in at, let's say, 98 cents, just shy of that dollar mark, well, in that case, the share price can go down. It does not give confidence to those large financial institutions. Well, that's why the share price went down. Not a big deal. I'm going to talk about their financials in a second. So in fact, let's move on to that. Let's take a look at Tykr. So Tykr does a lot of heavy lifting for us. If you are interested, when you join Tykr, there's a link that directs you to the open source calculation. So you can see how these ratings work. But let's kind of work through these. I won't spend too much time here. So first off, stocks in Tykr are either on sale, watch, or overpriced. Green, gray, or red. Makes it really easy. It's inspired by a traffic light. And only about 15% of stocks make it to on sale. You can see here, FTAI is on sale. Next up, this is overall financial score. Getting above 50 is hard. They're at a 96. Getting close to 100 is very difficult. Moving on to number 3 here, this is the margin of safety, essentially the upside potential of a stock. We can see here, margin of safety of 80%. Look at that upside. Share price is around 227, upside about 1100. Then we have a feature down here called the 4M Confidence Booster. We use AI. Doing a 4M analysis could take you hours, if not days of research. We reduce it down to seconds. So you can literally look here. You're looking for an 80 or higher. This is at a 92. Very impressive. Then the score of all scores, this is like the easy button. In fact, a lot of customers in Tykr really only use this. It's the 7. It really walks you through a checklist. In fact, if you go to the 7 tab, you can work through that checklist. You can see the targets you're aiming for. And getting a 5, 6, or 7 really puts a stock in the top 1 to 2% of stocks in the market. Again, very hard to get to. And you can see here, this stock is at a 5. Now I want to show you a quick pro tip here. When I look at this screen here, whatever stock, like I can quickly understand, great, this is either an amazing stock or a stock I want to avoid. So I see that right here. My next step is I always do this. I'll go to the financials tab. I mentioned EPS. I will immediately go to the EPS just to get a better look at what are we dealing with here? Where's the share price going? And we can see here the last 3 quarters, it's actually the last 2 are increasing. We don't get the full point on this one because we went 3 quarters in a row. So it's $1.11, then down to $1.09, and then up to $1.31. That's a nice jump. But like I said earlier, their earnings calendar, they did have that miss. Now, what am I doing with the stock? Well, this is kind of a hidden gem. I thank the Tykr community for this one. I looked at the most recently viewed stocks and saw this was at the top of the list. I'm like, what is FTAI Aviation? Again, another aviation stock. Really impressive financials. Love the business model. I like the fact that they're not making brand new planes because that's a long time to create one unit. Like making one plane and selling it, I give credit to Boeing, but I would never want to do that. But maintaining aircrafts, like swapping in and out engine parts, leasing aircrafts, they got so many cool revenue streams. Again, I really like this business model a lot. Anybody in the aviation space probably knows it, but to me, I was like, who is this? So pretty cool. Nice find to the Tykr community. But overall, this is where I see it going. And the video states, hey, 40% upside potential. Well, if we go down to the chart here, let's go to the 1 year. We can see here their high was at about 310, and today they're of course around 227 as of the recording of the video. Well, 40% would put us around that 310, 320, somewhere up there. I could definitely see it hitting that number within the next year. Of course, no guarantees here, but if you like this stock, here's what you need to pay attention to is making sure this maintains that high score on the 7. That's one thing. If you go to the financials tab, we want to see that EPS. Let's see it go from 131 up to, let's say, $1.50. That would be awesome. And at the same time, if they beat their earnings calendar, this stock could skyrocket in a week or 2. Like thereafter, it could go very quickly. So keep that in mind. Again, when you have those earnings reports, you've got great financials already, which Tykr has done that hard work. But then at the same time, they have an increasing EPS and they beat their earnings estimate. That's when share prices, in most cases, not all, but most, they can take off like a rocket. So investors out there who like this stock, keep an eye on it, throw it on your watch list in Tykr. And yeah, I could definitely see again over the next year, again, no guarantees, but it could go up by another 40%. And what am I doing with the stock? Well, I'm not buying it. I already have a strong portfolio of about 10 stocks, but this is on my watch list. I typically don't throw stocks in the top 10. That's very hard to get to, but this is another I'd probably throw in my top 20. If there's a stock I no longer like and feel like I can make better returns, more consistent returns, well, I may sell that stock and look at, maybe even consider FTAI. All right, I hope this video was helpful. Let me know where you believe the share price will go over the next year. If you stayed to the end, thank you. Please like, subscribe, and share with a friend. And if you'd like to see the ratings on this stock and more, you can join Tykr for free. Of course, don't buy and sell stocks based solely on what you hear. Only buy and sell stocks that align with your own personal financial goals. Thanks for checking out this video. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.